to say that the whole French Quarter is kind of a museum, but there are like 10 or 11 actual museums in the quarter, probably more than that actually. And there are a number of them are really, really interesting. Now, a little bit out of the quarter, there are a couple of things in New Orleans that are like world class. And one of them is the World War II Museum. And if you're going to see that, you need a day at least. You could easily spend more than that. But if you're interested in anything to do with World War II and that kind of stuff, it's like Smithsonian level kind of stuff, like museum. In the quarter, there are a number of old houses. The Herman Grema House right now is doing a tour that focuses on urban enslavement, on the life of enslaved people in the city, which is obviously different than out on the plantation. And they've done a lot of research to try to put together information about the names of like 70-something enslaved people that actually lived there during that time. It's really not that easy to put that together because those guys were like, by law, not allowed to read and write. So it's kind of amazing they've been able to compile those records, and they're doing that. You have just on either side of St. Louis Cathedral, you have museums. On the left side, the Cabildo is the State History Museum. Their prize thing is Napoleon's death mask. And then on the other side, the Presbytery, which means the priest's house, because that's what it was built to be in the 1790s. Turns out no priests lived there, but now there's a Mardi Gras museum on the top and a Hurricane Museum on the bottom. The BK House, the Beauregard Kais, there are just so many amazing stories that took place there in that one house. And then the old convent across from that is another amazing museum. So all of those are great options. And the Jazz Museum in the old Mint is something else. A lot about museums.